We are here in Dubai for Token 2049, and as you can see, the marina is behind me. There is so much excitement here, and even though the crypto gaming world is a little bit rocked, people are still excited to talk about crypto gaming, and they have so much anticipation for the future. We just have to be a little bit more patient. So in that spirit, let's look at 5 games that you can be looking at right now on the Ronin blockchain. So if you weren't aware, Ronin is actually from the same team as Axie. And that is very important because they were tried and tested in the massive run that we had in 2019. Not only did they have to build a product under stress, but they also were able to test with millions of daily active users. Not only from games like Axie Infinity, but we also saw big runs from Pixels and things like that. And not only do they have the capacity, the technology, and the team to handle such big gaming tasks, but they also have the community support and support for their gaming partners. So many people are excited to come over to this Ronin blockchain. Now, first off, we're going to cover the game Apeiron. This one is a godlight simulator, similar to those you'd see in the mid 2010s. Now, if you haven't checked it out yet, we did a full Apeiron tutorial series on our channel, so you can follow step by step through there. It's got such amazing lore for what's happening in the Godiverse, and you can also do things like breed planets and grow your avatar. The goal in this one is to progress through dungeons and level up not only your apostles, which are your minion characters that you use in this turn-based battle system, but also your avatar itself. Now, you can grind up over time and level up your avatar, or you can also buy other ones on the secondary marketplace. In this one, it's all about timing that card-based action. So every move, every ability is a card in your deck, and you're constantly making quick decisions based on what's drawn. So you go offensive, hold back, buff your allies, or even wipe out your enemies with a godly spell. Apeiron themselves also have a really cool team. We've met their founder Frank at a bunch of events in Singapore, as well as checking out their awesome booth in the Tokyo Game Show. And one thing that Frank has made sure to nail is the NFTs. So if you are a fan of collectible NFTs or actually proper use case in-game NFTs, what he's done with the breeding, the planets, and the avatars are really good for the gameplay. And it's just the beginning. There's so much more to come. They're also building out their ecosystem of stars that act like virtual land and giving extra buffs, letting your planets grow. It's also important to note that those planets can age and grow, so you're going to want to check out all those details in our tutorial. To get started on this one, all you got to do is grab a Ronin wallet. You'll need to store your NFTs in it. From there, head over to the Epic Game Store, download the game for free, and you don't need NFTs, but if you want to jump into all the action, having one of those planets is great. And in terms of recent updates in this one, the team is highly active in building. That's so great to see. You can actually check out their full open beta. They've also got a full roadmap lined up with guild features, PvP tournaments, mobile tournaments, other tournament styles, and a mobile version now available for download on Google Play and the App Store. And they're also looking at getting into staking and governance for the APRS and Anima tokens. They've also created their new Duty Pals, which are dudes in a new creative life, which is a community-driven initiative to make sure to give these creatures more visibility. You can now even engage on the X platform. And if you are a fan of those majestic meme coins, you can also check it out because that's what's in their ecosystem. It's called For Duty, and you can check out all the information on that website. The Duty token itself is just something to have fun, not too seriously, and you can find it on the BNB chain. Next up, for our list on Ronin, of course you can't have this list without covering Axie Infinity. Now, one main misconception with Axie Infinity is because it got so massive in 2021, some people think that it's no longer building, but that's simply not the case. The team are always hard at work, building behind the scenes and always coming up with innovations. So covering this one, we're going to talk a little bit about what Axie Infinity is and then what they're working on for the future. The main competitive mode of Axie Infinity Origins throws you into intense card-based battles. You assemble a team of these Axies, drawing cards based on their body parts each turn. You'll manage energy, sequence attacks, deploy defensive skills, and even use powerful secret cards to outsmart your opponents. Mastering team composition, energy management, and predicting enemy moves is the key. Then there's also Axie Infinity Homeland, a more relaxed but deep land management game. economy. Here, you develop your own land plots in Lunacia, building structures, assigning Axies to gather resources like wood or stone from nodes, crafting items, and sending your Axies on adventures. It's all about building your own settlement and contributing to the broader Axie economy. Then from there, it's all about the in-game utility token, SLP, or their Smooth Love Potion, which allows you to breed new Axies. Then you have those Axie NFTs themselves. They come in things like Beast, Plant, and Aqua, but the main purpose here, if you want to grind and earn some side money, is using one of those NFTs. Now, if you want, you can buy one for yourself, or there's also options to rent them. You also have the ability to breed different Axies, creating a new Axie egg that inherits traits based on the genetic rules of the game. Parts Evolution was recently introduced that allows you to upgrade specific Axie body parts, giving their game even more utility. Land plots in Homeland are also important NFTs, varying in a variety of rarity and terrain types. Owning land grants you access to resource nodes, space for building, and strategic advantages within Homeland. For getting involved in Axie Infinity, you can head over to the Mavis Hub, the Axie Infinity website, and making sure you have that Ronin wallet. So recent updates for Axie include things like refining the ecosystem, making the gameplay a lot better for users, and creating those features like that Parts Evolution. Then there's the Season 8 Lunacian Standoff, which is a new tournament happening in Axie Classic and giving away 500 AXS. There's going to be prizes for the top players as well as all the way to 500. And the competition in this one is currently ongoing, so make sure you dive into the action. Next up, we have Pixels, and the name says it all in this one. This delightful pixel art farming and exploration game migrated fully to Ronin and has become one of the most popular crypto games. It offers a chill and open-ended sandbox experience focused on resource gathering, crafting, social interactions, and building your own virtual life. Pixels is all about carving out your own life in its massive, ever-expanding pixelated world. The core gameplay loop involves farming, planting seeds like potberries or butterberries, watering them, waiting for them to grow using energy, and harvesting crops. You'll also engage in resource gathering like chopping trees for wood or mining rocks. These raw materials fuel the crafting system where you use different workstations like the windmill or the woodworking bench to create everything from basic tools to complex items and consumables. Now, for the gameplay progression in this one, it's all about leveling up your skills. Here, you can do things like focus on forestry or cooking. Make sure to also complete quests for quirky NFTs scattered around the world. You're going to find guidance, rewards, and even more of the game's lore. And what's cool about this one, it's all about chilling and socializing. So if you just want to hang out with some friends virtually, you can do that in Terravilla, and you can also do things like cooperating quests together. Then in terms of NFTs, the most important thing is owning land, which comes in large or small. Here you can build a permanent base to farm on, decorate, and install industries for doing things like gathering honey or mine shafts for stone that provide specific resources. And landowners can also allow other players to work on their land. Make sure to check out the marketplace if you want to dive more into this one. Recent updates for this one include the launch of Chapter 2, which brought massive changes, including new resource skills like mining and animal care, zones like spec, industries, and major economic changes. The team added new quests, items, seasonal events, and features based on community feedback. Definitely make sure you check out this one if you haven't already. And then next up, we have Wild Forest from Zillion Whales. This is a competitive RTS card battling game full of action on the Ronin Network, and if you crave quick thinking, sharp tactics, and the thrill of outsmarting your opponents head-to-head, this one's for you. Think classic RTS distilled into high-energy, mobile-friendly matches, often around 5 minutes. You don't directly control individual units extensively. Instead, you strategically deploy unit cards from your hand into a single-screen battlefield. Your goal here is to destroy your opponent's base before they have the chance to destroy yours. This one is a constant tug of war needing smart resource management, tactical unit placement, and quick reactions to your opponent's plays. Your success relies on understanding unit counters, timing your deployments, and adapting your strategy on the fly. The game also features a battle pass system where you can complete tasks to give you gold, shards, and even NFT units or skins. NFTs in Wild Forest are unit cards and the extremely powerful Lords NFTs. You could start with basic non-NFT versions of units, and then upgrading NFT units increases their in-game stats, making making them more effective in battle and potentially more valuable in the marketplace. And then your Lords NFTs also give you passive abilities. In terms of updates, they're focusing on balance, introducing new unit cards to shake up the meta, running rank sessions with leaderboard rewards, including Wild Forest tokens and valuable NFTs, and hosting special events or tournaments developed by Zillion Whales. Their goal is to create a strong esports community on Ronin that supports competitive gameplay, new modes, and refinements of their Battle Pass and NFT systems. And the Lumiterra skins mint is now officially live, so if you stake Wild Forest Lord or participated in one of the closed beta tests for Lumiterra, you can now mint a special exclusive skin. Simply head over to the website and start your minting, but no, this one is first come, first serve, so do it right away. And then finally on this list, we have the fun fishing game called Fishing Frenzy, and it is an on-chain RPG. This one is about relaxing gameplay with a reward twist. You throw out your fishing line, try to catch different types of fish, and earn in-game rewards. But it's all about their player economy, meaning the fish you catch and the resources you gather actually have value. The gameplay is pretty simple, but skillful at the same time. You hold down your cast line, and when a fish bites, you have to balance it carefully inside a red bar to reel it in. How far you cast matters too. The further you go, the better fish you can catch, but it also costs more energy. You earn experience with every catch, level up, and unlock better upgrades to make fishing easier. It has weekly leaderboards and a cooking feature that turns fish into even more rewards. The more you play, the more you can upgrade your accessories and strategy. And in this one, their NFTs are actually focused around the rods, and these actually give you a buff when it comes to catching rare or shiny fish. And you only get these rods by earning high ranks in the leaderboards. And what's cool for this one, it's actually better for playing. You can't just simply buy one and then level up that way. You actually have to earn them in-game or find them in special chests. And the team is building out their point system, so hopefully one day we can tie that into their token that they're going to be building, which is called the Fish Token. In terms of Ronin, in just 2 months, post-migration to Ronin has daily active users jumping 300%, installs surpassing 330,000, and revenue all grew 10x while the game was still in alpha. This metric proves that Ronin as a gaming blockchain has been performing extremely well, and a lot of games are migrating to that platform, with 1.3 Ronin in volume and 61% holder distribution. Fishing Frenzy has been really impressive, and this goes to show that gaming really does bring a lot of attention to the space. And recently, Fishing Frenzy launched their Phase 2, also known as Fishing Frenzy 2.0. This update brought major improvements like a full browser version, a better leveling and upgrade system, new resources like sushi, EXP scrolls, and bait types, along with that battle system with free premium tracks. The roadmap ahead has big plans. They're working on bringing in even more features like competitive tournaments, better NFT integration, a full marketplace, and so much more. And if you're looking to find other games like this, definitely make sure you're using the Funjible.games platform. There, not only do we have in-depth interviews with project founders so you can find out things before they're officially released, but we also have walkthroughs and a gaming portal where you can discover games that you've never played before.